Welcome back guys sa special 13th episode ng Deals Filipino. Special to kasi andito pa rin ako. Si Lance Mendoza.
Yes, sir.
And
si Leo,
Luigi, and Josh.
yon. Special na special tong natin episode kasi first episode na hinost namin sa top tier number 2.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Salamat sa mga supporters namin.
Yes,
Congrats
sure.
muna sa congratulations sa top tier company sa pagkakaroon ng pangalawa and kamustahin natin ang kasi si Kuya Leo ang dito ang naging sobrang busy past few weeks. And sa mga nakakaalam hindi siya masyado nakapagtrabaho. Hindi nakakompleto ng weeks.
Nagtatrabaho pa rin ako, bro. What are you talking about?
Pero hindi
wala siya sa barbershop.
Wala siya sa
nagtatrabaho ako 4 days or 3 days, you know?
Yeah.
Pero kamusta yung kamusta naman yung naging process ng pagbubukas ng pangalawa?
It was really good actually kasi yung first time na nagbukas kami ng first store, madami akong na-learn na kailangan na hindi gawin o pwedeng gawin para ibilis yung process to build the second store. Right? So basically, the fact that na nagbukas na kami ng isa, right? It makes it easier now kasi I've already experienced it. Right? But still, there's still always hurdles on the way. Like, may madaming things na kailangan mong ilagay na we didn't do on the first one. Because it's it's a total different space kasi mas, yung laws of the space is different.
Yeah.
Kasi yung first space natin mas malaki. But it's older, the building, right? So mas madami silang things that you could go get away with kasi yung building is already zoned for certain things. Yung mga kailangan for like bylaws and stuff is different kasi matanda na yung building, right? Pero dito mas bago yung building, so mas madaming new rules na kailangan mong i-follow. Pag di mo finalo, then you're not going to be able to get your business license. By example, yung doors natin dito sa bathroom, right? You see here na meron tayong automatic doors.
Yeah.
Right? Pero sa other store natin, hindi namin kailangan yung automatic doors kasi matanda na yung building.
Mas matanda yung building.
Yeah, pero ito bago yung building, kailangan mo automatic doors para makuha yung license mo.
Yeah.
But everything went smooth, man.
Let's go.
Nice.
So pag kailangan nyo magpa-build ng mga store, there's me to call.
Yeah.
Construction.
Leo the contractor.
Yeah, pwede
Leo
na
the
ako maging
contractor
contractor kasi I built this.
Sir.
Yeah.
Ano
yung pinaka-nilook forward mo dito sa pagkakaroon ng pangalawang shop and pagkakaroon ng bagong team? Kasi syempre, from dun sa unang top tier, lilipat ka na dito. Kasama mo yung isa nating barber, si Kay. And may iwan kami sa una. Tsaka si Luigi. So ano yung pinaka-nilook forward mo sa bagong barbershop and sa bagong team?
What I'm looking forward to is like building it, like pag parang like remember nung nagsimula lang tayo, that place was it's a little dead, pero like along the way like it got busier and busier and busier. Now it's super busy, right? Parehas din dito, right? But not everything the minute na binuksan mo yung business doesn't mean that it's gonna be busy right away, right? What's good thing about us now na meron tayong the first store and everybody knows us here on this location. For anyone na hindi nila alam, I used to work here for 3 years.
Yeah, dito sa area na to.
Yeah, in this area. This area nagtrabaho ako dito for 3 years. So, I have more pull here basically. So, yung mga tao na nakatira dito sa neighborhood, kilala na nila ako dito. Kasi I've been here for 3 years. Kasi dito ko binuild yung clientele ko to a point where na nakabukas tayo ng isa.
Yeah.
Right? Tapos now, pangalawa nating store, dito ako nagsimula. So I basically came back. Parang yung first store, choose namin yun kasi doon kami lumaki ni Luigi.
Yeah.
Doon kami like nakatira nung bata kami, Pero dito kami lumaki as a businessman. This is like the first place where we felt like this is the place where we kind of like saved enough funds for us to be able to do our first store. So it's just right for us to come back here. Kasi this is where everything started in a business standpoint.
Yeah.
Tapos pogi ako extra every day.
Yeah.
Kasi,
Pero ang pinaka sa akin ang pinaka nilook forward ko is dahil syempre malulungkot ako. Lahat naman tayo malulungkot kasi hindi na natin makita si Leo sa shop natin.
Pero makikita ko pa rin kayo kasi meron akong camera sa cellphone ko.
Yeah, tama. Pero ang akin, ang pinaka nilulook forward ko kasi dahil syempre as a team mag-move tayo and nag-open up tayo ng panibagong shop. Pero I feel like dahil dito sa pag-open up natin ng bagong shop, parang everyone kailangan mag-step up.
Oh, 100%.
Diba?
Kasi now we're basically tumatanda na tayong lahat, right? So basically, even yung mga bagong tao na we're gonna hire, so basically we have to make sure that they feel welcome.
Yeah.
Right? Just because na tayong lahat nagsimula sa first store doesn't mean na yung mga taong hinar natin ngayon, just because they're brand new doesn't mean we have to treat them differently.
Yeah.
You know, so we have to make sure they feel as welcome like parang nung bago rin kayo, right?
Yeah.
You know? So
pero what's the nice thing kasi naman lahat tayo parang we click all together just once, diba? Parang si Josh, diba, like he only started coming to the shop tapos sabi natin, sino tong lalaki na to na lagi dito?
Makulit
tumatambay lang natin.
Tumatambay lang siya. Tapos sinabi mo sa kanya, gusto niya maging barbero. Tapos we're like, okay, sige.
Welcome natin siya.
Yeah, welcome natin. Parang ganun.
You just have to be honest, like you know, like as the guy, if you're obviously there's roles, right? Meron tayong mga roles that we have to play in every single team. You know, doesn't mean that just because this guy is this guy, he's better than you type of stuff. There's a role that you have to play, right? There's always, like, for example, in the store over there, we all know who we have to talk to if there's a problem. And if that guy's not there, there's the next guy.
There's the next
guy that you have to talk to, right? Then you have to play that role so when that situation comes. And you can't get mad because that person is telling you certain things. Not in a way where like, gusto niyang, like, you tell you how to sweep the floor or this and this, you know, like, you can't get mad at that because, like, he's just trying to help you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Ano naman yung kumbaga, kasi dito sa Canada, maraming Filipino dito, 'di ba? And ang isa sa mga napapansin natin is hindi, like, sa Pilipinas, like, pinupush natin yung pagiging support local, 'di ba?
Yeah.
Pero ano yung masasabi niyo na parang sa nakikita ko na hindi lahat ng Filipino owned businesses ay sinusuportahan ng Filipino community. Kumbaga nagta-thrive yung business kahit walang support ng Filipino community, 'di ba?
'Di ba alam niyo nung when you guys started, 'di ba sinabi ko sa weird, bro. Once I started back, I was just staring. Sinabi ko kay Lance tapos si Josh na wala akong clients na Filipino. Meron, pero hindi sila Filipino. Filipino sila pero dito sila
hindi sila part ng
lumaki or they were born here.
Pinanak
na dito tapos hindi sila marunong Tagalog.
Yeah.
Honestly, mas gusto ko pa na parang yung mga clients ko na ganito lang kasi lahat ng mga nakuha kong mga Filipino, parang pag ginugupitan ko sila, parang they're like talking shit na because they don't think that I speak Tagalog, di ba? Parang sinasabi nila, hindi ko gusto itong, yung good put na to or whatever the case may be. Pero I know what you're saying na sinasabi mo na even though walang mga Filipino na nasusupport dito, we're still thriving. But that's a good thing.
Yeah, but it's a good
Diba?
thing. Like, for me, like, to be honest, like, if you have to depend on a community for you to be able to succeed, you're gonna fail.
Yeah.
You know, so like the fact that we don't depend on any community, right?
Yeah.
Like as in culture wise, we're like, we just depend on the community, on the town, or the people that lives in the town that we live in.
The top tier community.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
right? So we're building our own community in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Right? In the neighborhood that we put our stores in and stuff like that. But for us to depend on Filipinos to come to us or, like get mad because Filipinos doesn't come here, we're going to fail, man. Like, who cares?
Yeah.
They have the, they have the right, like, no matter what culture you are or whatever, you know, Filipino this or this and this. Pag gusto mong magpunta sa ibang store, like, it is what it is. That's your choice. You know what I mean? So, like, you shouldn't get mad about that. But the way I see our community in this, like, you know, in our town, I just feel like they always try to compare on what the other man is doing.
Yeah.
You know, like, madaming mga Filipino na mga, what is it called, like, especially like yung mga lalaki, you know, because like I'm not a girl, so I wouldn't know about girls. So yung mga lalaki na mga Filipino na mga nakatira dito, they're always looking at what the next man is doing.
Yeah.
Kung anong ginagawa niya o ano yung trabaho niya, or, you know, like ano yung, you know, like, does he go on vacation all the time? Ano yung kotse niya, or ano yung, you know, like, kung madami siyang pera or wala or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Parang lagi may competition.
Like, kasi yung mga lalaki dito, nakikita ko parang they're still stuck na meron silang crab mentality.
Yeah.
Na pag may gumagawa na na successful ganun, they're only gonna keep it to themselves.
Yeah.
Diba?
Gatekeeping.
exactly, they're gatekeeping. So
Yeah.
madami mga Filipino na nag-gatekeep dito kasi
Yeah.
I feel like ayaw nilang what is it called? Ayaw nilang tulungan yung mga other people in a sense because
Gusto lang nila i-keep
Yeah,
yung
gusto nila
profit
i-keep to
sa
yourself.
kanila, yung income.
exactly.
Na malaki.
Yung example, like me and Leo, diba, we grew up, we weren't rich by any means, diba? Wala kaming pera, like
Yeah.
we always had to work for our own thing. Like the people we hire, gusto naming makita na they have that work in them. Parang si Elijah, diba?
Yeah.
Si Elijah, wala naman siyang wala siyang pamilya, tapos you can tell he's a hard worker and all that stuff. We see that in him. You know, we see ourselves in him. Parang his back is against the wall, and pag wala siyang guidance, like what's gonna happen? Diba?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like that's why we try to help as many kids as possible. Like, for example, like with you guys, it starts with you guys, right? Kasi like you remember the times when we first met each other. Just
Yeah.
your mindset you like it's totally different than it is now.
Than it is now.
You know, kasi you know, like we try to expose you guys to a lot more things,
Yeah.
right? Especially when it comes to, you know, like sharing the wealth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
actually, nung nasa Pilipinas ako, parang lahat ng pinsan ko, mga kaibigan ko, like parang tuwan-tuwa sila. Like the way, kung paano ko sila kausapin, kung paano ko tignan yung mga bagay, kung paano ako magsaya. Like, pag kumakain kami sa labas, ganun. Tapos, tinatanong nila is like, paano ba yung mga naging experiences ko, tapos, bakit ganun na ko na tignan yung buhay. Sabi ko sa kanila, sobrang saya ko sinishare sa kanila yun kasi parang sabi ko, sa totoo lang, kung na-meet nyo ako, kung umuwi ako dito like a year and a half ago, hindi ako yun.
India.
Kumbaga sabi ko, hindi ako yung experience natin hindi pareho. Kung mas malaki man yung savings ko noon, hindi pa rin pareho yung magiging experience natin kasi ibang-iba yung
your mentality.
yung pagkatao ko noon a year and a half ago sa pagkatao ko ngayon.
Oh,
Diba?
for sure. Because for me, the way I see it is like, pag meron kang madami, why not just give a little bit to certain people, right?
Yeah.
Because like, by example, every time I go home to the Philippines, every time, even here, you know, like, you know, for anyone who knows me, like every time if I could pay for somebody, I'll pay for somebody. You understand what I'm saying? And for you to basically like not pay for someone when you're able to is really messed up to me. You know, like, for example, pag gutom ako, you know, I can't just buy food for myself. I have to buy food for everybody. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So basically, like, there's a lot of people that, let's say, oh, I'm going to go buy food, but I don't want to pay for this guy. When you can tell that this guy has less than you. Like, don't expect this guy to pay for you when you have more than him.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I feel like there's karma to a lot of things, you know? Madami mga karma sa buhay na, for example, like, the more you give, the more you get sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, like I always say this, me and Louis say this all the time. Everything comes back tenfolds.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Every single
bro.
time, man. Every single time na magbibigay ka, bro, the blessing's always gonna come back 10 times.
Yeah.
But don't do the things that you think that is right to get blessings back.
Yeah.
That's
you can't do
wrong.
that,
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? That's wrong kasi like wala nang purpose yung ginagawa mong mabuti just because you think that mabuti lang yon so you could get something back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Kasi madaming Filipino does that, bro, in my opinion.
So, let me
You
ask
know?
you a question, Lance. Di ba sinabi mo na a year and a half from now, if you met me, magiging yung mentality or whatever,
Yeah.
it's not gonna be the same.
Mhm.
So, anong nangyari? Like, what changed? Anong...
Sa totoo yung ano lang yung being around sa mga tao na parang ililid ka the way tayo, 'di ba? Like, pero hindi tayo kompleto kung si Luigi lang yung nandyan, kung si Leo lang yung nandyan, 'di ba? Hindi ako hindi pa rin ganun yung kalalabasan. Like, feeling ko kasi yung path nung buhay ko is like papunta sa normal path na hindi ako ma-expose dun sa like andun yung mindset ko parang for example gusto ko na rin 'di ba nung sa nag-charity work ako sa Pilipinas, gusto ko na rin gawin yun. Gusto ko gawin yun pag successful na ako, yun yung laging ko sinasabi. Pero ginawa ko yun nung umuwi ako, which is 8 months after ng graduation ko sa college.
Exactly.
Walang successful na tao 8 months after graduation sa college or like with less than a year nung pagiging full-time mo sa trabaho. Walang naging successful dun. Pero ang naging mindset ko is bakit ko pa kailangan hintayin na maging successful ako kung kaya ko naman tumulong ngayon.
Exactly.
Diba?
Exactly.
So even for me too, like me and Luigi, not a lot of people know this actually. So even before we had the stores, we've been doing all those things already. You know, because like even though obviously like at that time we had less money than we have now, right? Obviously that's a fact. And just because that we had less money at the time doesn't mean we weren't able to help people.
Yeah,
you know?
yun yung nakuha ko dito sa atin, sa inyo. Nakuha ko na parang hindi pera yung basihan sa pagiging successful.
No, not at all.
Diba?
It's not, man.
So, yung pagiging successful is sa mindset yan. So, sinasabi ko dati sa sarili ko na tutulong ako pag successful na ako. Pero, hindi ko hinintay para maging successful ako. Yung success nilagay ko sa mindset ko.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
the fact na nag-decide ako na parang gusto kong tumulong, sa sarili ko pa lang successful na ako kasi natulungan ko sila. Diba?
But there's a lot of meanings of success.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like just because na madami, like, bro, we say the same thing, like just because na madami kang pera or malaki bahay mo doesn't mean you're successful, man.
Yeah.
You know, like for me, like health is success. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to be able to live to me, like for my family to be healthy. You know, I want to be able to see them as long as I can.
Pero
and spend as much time,
boy.
you know?
Konting mataba ka.
I don't know,
So,
man. With this braids, I don't know. With this braids,
Diba, sabi niya, health, ganun.
Health
pero,
is success.
pero konti mataba. Mataba ka konti.
okay, I'm talking about.
Hey, nobody shame me.
I'm talking about at 30 years old.
Oh,
Kasi
health,
nga-
ganun.
kasi nga-
Pero bakit masakit lagi yung likod ko? Kakatayo.
Oh, bro, to be honest, man,
Yeah.
I feel it now. Kasi I feel like tumatanda na ako, like 20 na ako, matanda na ako, whatever. You know? And I feel like every time na pag napagod ako, I can feel it on my feet, man.
Yeah.
You know,
so yun
because-
yung meaning ng success.
Yeah.
Pag may masakit sa'yo dahil masyado ang maraming trabaho, marami kang ginawa, yun yung success.
No, that's not success.
hindi.
You have to learn. So I
Hindi
think
pala. Mali,
so
mali.
the key, I think the key to success now. So what I'm learning right now, kasi especially now you guys know, you see that I was building a lot of shit like the past month, right? What I'm trying to learn right now is to balance.
Yeah.
Is balance work and balance your life at the same time.
Yeah.
Because now nakatira na ako sa asawa ko.
Balance
You know
your
what I'm saying?
life,
Balance.
work, and
Yeah,
life.
but balance your relationship, your work,
Yung business.
and all those things, because if one thing is like, if, for example, if you do work a lot, then you miss out on your family time,
Yeah.
but if you spend a lot more time with your family, then you miss out on your business,
Yeah.
so you have to find that middle balance. You know what I'm saying? And you have to make sure your personal care is good too, because you always have to look handsome.
Yeah,
Of course, fam.
man.
Of course, man. See, as you can
course.
tell,
And actually,
wala kang braids. Meron akong braids.
dito sa top
Lahat
tier,
na
yun yung bagay na hindi natin po problema.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
Di ba, kasi si Richard, he gets a haircut every 3 years.
Yeah. Personal care.
Ganun sa-
Yo, I
Richard
think-
cares.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Richard
you know what
cares.
we should do? Actually, we should do a Visaya version for
For
Richard.
Richard.
Dalawa.
Yeah.
No, so si Kalon,
Kalon,
si
yeah.
Richard. Richard, nagsasalta ba ng Bisaya?
Yes. Oh. That's the first time
Di ko
I
alam
ever.
yun, ha?
That's the first time. That's the first time I ever seen you speak Bisaya ever. You know.
Mag-i-invite na lang tayo ng dalawang nagbibisaya
Yeah,
para
exactly.
ma-complete yung lineup natin.
Oh,
diba?
no.
So,
Yeah. Tell us more about your mentality. How it's switched.
Ikaw naman, Josh.
Yeah, but you, Josh?
Anong na-change sa mentality mo? No?
Honestly, isa kasi ako sa pinabata dito. And sa akin kasi mas gustong gusto ko laging natututo. So, like, na para sa akin na make sure nyo dapat parati na you guys are surrounded with good people and right people. Kasi sila yung mag-show sa'yo, di ba? Like, naniniwala ako dun sa kasabihan na tell me your friends and then I'll tell you who you are. So, parang ngayon, parang like kayo, being a mentor or like kuya sa akin, parang nakikita ko kung ano yung way already. Like, kunwari, if ever na gusto ko magtayo ng business or gusto ko maging successful na barber, like, nandito na kayo lahat. So, parang ang kailangan ko na lang gawin is, do it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Put the work in, right?
Exactly.
Diba, tapos yung laging sinasabi ko sa kayo, sa
inyo. Mahal na mahal. Yeah, go ahead.
Sa inyo na, diba, mga 3 months or 6 months ago, sinabi ko na, anong nakikita mo 6 months from now? Diba? Tapos you guys told me, there was one time na sinabi ko kay Lance yun, tapos sinabi niya sa akin na, gusto kong gawin na, this was maybe last year, diba? Sabi mo sa akin na, gusto kong gawin siguro mga 8 haircut every single day, diba? Tapos 6 months later, mga
18.
18, yeah.
No, but so it's all about speaking into existence.
Yeah,
already,
speaking into existence. Tapos, like, that always works out for me kasi before, like, we had the shop, before meeting you guys, all that stuff, lagi kong ginagawa is that 6-month rule for me. I would always have a 6-month rule. I even told Leo I had a 6-month rule and then I've been following it. Diba? Tapos once that 6-month rule, I have another 6-month rule. You have to be consistent.
You have to be consistent. So basically, I tell you this all the time, right? Just because not every day ginagawa natin is the same, doesn't mean we're not progressing.
It doesn't mean,
Just because you just have to be consistent all the time. See, look, bro. You know what I mean? Like, every day for the past 18 months or whatever, like, we all just go to work and we hang out, do all these things. And then this became the product of that thing, even though it's the same thing every day. You understand what I'm saying? So
the best thing is, I love talking to Lauren about it.
Yeah.
Because he's always so grateful. He's always telling me like, man, like, I love being a part of this because like, like, I wish I was there from the start. Pero there's always...
But there's a time for everything.
There's a time for everything, diba?
Yeah.
Kasi he was working at another job. Tapos, he couldn't do our videos and stuff like that. Tapos even like, right, like even us, right? Hindi naman alam natin na if we do podcasts and if we do, diba, like all these contents and stuff like that, it would go this far.
Yeah.
Right? We only realistically...
Thank you to Kuya and Lauren, actually.
Director.
Thank you to Kuya and Lauren kasi me and Lauren, so before all this is happening, right? So obviously, for the longest time, before Lauren came into our team whatsoever, I would always try to have that one-on-one time with Lauren to basically, like, motivate him and just say, man, like, you're capable of doing a lot of things.
Sobrang tagal nating inano si Lauren.
Yeah, bro.
Niligawan.
Yeah.
Sobrang tagal nating niligawan
You know how many dates?
Nagpaipot pa
You know how many dates na kailangan kong ginawa kay Lauren? I think I took him out to how many dinners did I take?
Maraming dinner, pati lunch.
Yeah, pati lunch and dinner.
Breakfast,
And I always say, I said, Lauren, come on, man. Like, because at that time, like, he wasn't mentally ready for it. Because like you can't get mad at Lauren kasi just because at that time, like, we never forced him to do it.
No.
You know what I'm saying? It just takes the time.
Yeah.
You know,
Ilang beses kami nagda-drive ni Lauren pa uwi. Or kung saan kami papunta, tas nag-uusap kami. Gusto ko, kulang na lang iliko ko sa iba para magtagal yung usapan namin.
Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, see, we're just like, come on, Lauren.
Ano ba?
Gusto ko na makita yung put mo, man. Come on, man. Come on, how many days do I have to take for me to see that ass, man?
Tapos ngayon si Lauren, he's changed.
Yeah,
ngayon he's changed.
Nagbago na siya.
Ngayon, dati I remember naglalaro kami ng basketball dati noon, tapos he never talk shit. Kabait niya. Parang, that's a foul.
Kaya nagulat ako.
Pero ngayon, nakita mo yung floater ko.
Panis ka.
He's like this. That's my move.
That's
Pero
funny.
seriously, I appreciate Lauren. Kasi even it humbles, it humbles a lot of the things that I'm used to doing. Kasi diba, not as much anymore, pero dati I used to go out to a lot of expensive restaurants to the point where I got really sick of it kasi parang lahat naman pag kumakain ka ng mahal na pagkain, parang all of it is the same.
100%.
Tapos nung this is what I appreciate the most, nung pag pumupunta si Lauren sa mga pinupuntahan natin, mga steak, mga kinakain niya na parang sa akin it's just normal. Nakikita ko yung mga sinasabi niya, oh my God, this is so good. And all that stuff.
And the happiness that
it brings him.
Oh, for sure. Because for the longest time, I became, me and Luigi, I became desensitized
to all those expensive
to all
stuff,
these
man.
all these expensive things. Because we've been doing it so much now, it became, especially you guys too, right? Because in the beginning, when we first met you, every time that we always take you guys to all these nice places, you guys are like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? So, and then now you're just like, yo, this is just like a
regular thing.
But we forgot, we stepped away from that now.
Yeah.
Because now we just want each other's company.
Yeah.
Pero for me, I feel like that's a good thing too. Na para maging ma-expose dun sa ganung bagay kasi parang nagkaroon ka ng certain standards or goals.
It's not even about the stand. It's just the certain energy that it brings to that place.
Yeah,
you know, that place is very expensive because of the people that's in it.
Yeah.
You know,
pero hindi naman masarap yung mga pagkain.
Even though just because the food is not good, but it's just it's not about status and stuff like that. Just because just because you're rich doesn't mean that you're better than everybody. It's just the mentality, the mentality na nothing can stop me from going to this place. You know, kasi a lot, nung bata ko, I remember, kasi I know what my mom's financial situation is na, madami akong gusto na it's expensive, right?
Yeah.
So basically, I make sure that, when I ask for something, I know that my mom could afford it because there are things that I want to ask my mom for. And for sure that she can't afford it because I just know that that's her financial situations at the moment. So when I got older, I made sure that, I'm going to step up from that. Where now I could do whatever I want.
Yeah.
Not because of arrogance and stuff like that, just because that's how I want to live. I want to live to have no boundaries on what I want to do for my wife, for my kids, for my mom, for my brothers and my friends.
Yeah.
Pero sa akin, kasi ginawa ko na all the time before, parang sa akin, mas masaya pa ako na kumakain sa Fortinos than sa mga expensive places.
Yeah.
Ngayon, mas gusto ko pang kumain ng sandwich na or soup that. Pati din yung girlfriend ko. Di ba yung girlfriend ko, you guys know her. Madami siyang gustong na expensive steak, expensive this, expensive that. Tapos parang I'm teaching her na hindi lahat maganda sa expensive.
Exactly.
Hindi porket mas mahal.
And,
mas
and to be honest, miss ko talaga kumain sa bahay namin, bro.
Yeah, bro. That's why, di ba, merong na time na kauwi mo lang tapos nag-basketball tayo. Tapos sabi kong ganun, meron ka bang pagkain sa bahay mo? Tapos sabi mo, only sardinas and longanisa. Bro, I was the happiest eating with you guys.
Exactly.
Mas gusto ko pa yun. Diba?
Yeah.
And I've spent siguro like, I don't know, man. Like there's one time na 1,000 just for dinner for 2.
Yeah. Oh,
Mas masarap pa na
for
kinain
sure.
ko yung sardinas than like that $1,000 meal.
Well, but because we got what is called, we became desensitized. Like I said, like every time we go to a place, like it's always like, you know, like 1,000 here or 2,000 here. Like when you like on my birthday, you spend like, you know, like 18,000, ganon, like $18,000. Pag sinabi mo yun to a regular person, they're gonna think na sinungaling ka.
Yeah.
Unless you experience it.
Show them the pictures, okay, Lauren?
Yeah.
Show them the videos. Show them
No, but
so
like,
maybe the hate, you know, maybe user 236 is saying this guy's sinungaling.
Yeah.
Okay?
No, but
should we take a...
No, don't say that. Don't say that. No, but for real, like with no arrogance, right? Like just because now kaya mong mag-spend ng 18,000 in one night doesn't mean you're better than the guy. And I got sick of it, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you could tell
You're
like
probably better pero dung oras lang na yun.
yeah,
Paglabas niyo
exactly.
hindi rin, di ba?
Yeah, it's
Like,
the same
bro,
thing.
do you know what you could do with the amount of money that you're paying for extra things, man? You know, like the fact that hindi na tayo lumalabas all the time, you know, like
We got to open up this.
yeah, exactly. Look, just because na hindi na tayo kumakain sa expensive places or hindi na tayo nagpa-parties every day, you know?
Siguro kung nagpa-party tayo, binubuhos niyo to ngayon.
Tomorrow. No, but
floors.
you have to experience that too, cause like you know you
Yeah,
don't wanna
you have to splurge on yourself.
you don't wanna live your life
Hindi mo pa na-experience
thinking that oh, like how does it feel like to be, you know, like going outside or eating at expensive places or this and this and this, and like you try to help as many people as, let's say, people that are never exposed to it. Make sure you bring them over and you see, okay, yo, bro, come, you know, like I wanna take you out and stuff. Kasi, like, bro, that's an amazing feeling. Kasi for us, even though we experience it almost on a daily basis, it's a person, he could probably only experience that, like, you know, once in his lifetime or once in his birthday, a year or something. You know, like, you know when they say like when they say, oh, like your birthday is what my life is every day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, so you have to make sure that they experience that. You know,
Suck it, my birthday is every day.
no, I do feel like, to be honest, like the older and older I'm becoming, like I feel like my life is just becoming better by the day, man.
Yeah.
You know, like even if I have a bad day, I'm still thankful for it.
Yeah, totoo.
You know?
Kasi lagi mong iisipin na may mga taong mas, kumbaga may mga taong hindi ganun kaganda yung buhay. Lalo na kung ikukumpara sa'yo. Yung worst day mo is probably yun yung mga
best days
yung
for
pinapangarap nila na
exactly.
araw.
And
Diba?
bad days never last, bro.
Yeah.
No.
You know, so that's why I'm very grateful, especially with how everything has become and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And meron ako mga taong gustong sapakin sa mukha, but it's okay.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Okay lang naman yun kasi hanggat hindi naman sila nagpapakita. Okay.
Kasi pag nagpakita sila, I would probably go to jail. Kasi I will beat the shit out of them.
So Leo, meron tayong news na, di ba, pupunta ka sa Croatia. Are you excited?
Yeah, man. I'm very excited to go to Croatia, actually. You know?
Kamusta ba
What's the
Croatia?
other news? Why are you acting like there's another news?
Oh, no, there's no other news. How is it there? Tell us.
Croatia is sick, man. To be honest, you know what Croatia feels like? It feels like Boracay, but 2,000 kilometers.
Wow, sobrang ganda naman doon, bro.
It's crazy, man. It's because it's all water. So like it's a country that's all water in Croatia.
Marami mang, you know, magandang mga tao doon.
Bini-bini.
Yeah.
Madaming maganda doon, ayoko doon.
Sinabi ko nga sa asawa ko the first time na nagpunta ako sa Croatia. Why did you bring me here? Huh? Kasi kadaming magandang mga babae dito. Why did you bring me here? And you know what's super crazy sa Croatia?
Yeah.
Palagi siya naka-topless sa beach.
Oh my God.
Ew, man. Bakit ganon?
Ba't ganun doon?
Bakit ganon?
Oh my God.
Kaya kailangan nyo, huwag kayo mag-wear ng shorts sa beach. Kasi pag nag-wear kayo ng shorts sa beach, makikita nila.
Lagi pantalon, di ba?
May kita talaga.
sa beach.
May kita talaga.
Mag-jeans ka na lang sa beach kasi...
Malupit ata doon, pare. Magkano ba? Ba't magkano ba yung ticket papunta doon?
The ticket's actually pretty expensive, man.
Oh.
Yeah, yung tickets sa Croatia ngayon, I paid 1,600.
Ilang buwan ko lang yun.
Iba na talaga ba?
Kasi pagkatapos ko mag-vacation, wala na akong pera, man. Damn.
Yeah.
You know? Kasi palagi na lang ako nag-vacation na lang ako. Hindi na ako nagtataba palagi kasi nag-haircut lang naman ako dito sa Canada eh. Mayabang pala ako eh.
Huwag kasi mayabang kung nag-haircut ka lang.
Yeah, kasi pag ingit ka, pikit. So,
pero kung gusto nyong makatipid, sa Pilipinas,
mag-work na lang.
sa Pilipinas kayo magbakasyon.
Yeah.
Diba?
Sabi.
Sobrang mura sa Pilipinas. Yun nga lang, bakit nung umalis ako doon, $25 lang yung
natira sa pocket mo.
25 pesos lang yung Jollibee Sunday. Ngayon, 45 na. Oh my God.
Mahal.
Nagreklamo.
you know what's actually, that's actually a lie. That's a lie how Philippines...
Misinformation na naman.
That's a lie.
Oh my God.
It's a super lie na yung Philippines, pag nag-vacation ka doon, it's mas mura. That's a total lie.
That's a lie.
That's a lie.
Nakatipid pa ako eh.
Paano ba natipid?
Nasave up pa ako.
No. You know why? Kasi Leo, sa atin, our situation's different. Diba?
Yeah.
Pero sa mga iba, like, I get it. Mas mura sa Pinas. Mas mura sa Pinas. Pero
kasi
sa
like
situation
their family helped them out and stuff like that. Yeah.
Pero nung pumunta ako sa Pinas, hindi mura.
Hindi mura. Actually,
mas
mas mura pa yung Mexico eh.
Yeah.
Mexico is so much cheaper.
Mas mura yung Mexico.
I don't know. Vacations in general, for me, mahal na yung mga vacation in general.
Sa akin, nung pumunta ako sa Vietnam, mas mura doon.
Kasi you don't have to take care of nobody.
Yeah, kasi I don't have to take care of nobody.
Yeah. So when
I was taken care of.
When I go to the Philippines, like pag nagpunta ako sa Philippines, like it's a different story kasi every time na kumakain ako sa sa Philippines, like there's always 50 people or like 60 people that come.
Tsaka sa gabi.
Kaya pala mas mura.
Yeah, it's a party.
It's a BGC.
Okay, one last question.
Ito
gusto ko bang maging actor? Yes.
Hindi. Ito actually hindi to question.
Seryoso
pero like sasabihin ko para maging successful kayo kasi dito sa top tier, number one na inaano namin is move as a unit, 'di ba? Pero feeling ko nung nagsimula tayong protektahan yung pangalan ng isa't isa, doon tayo lumakas, doon tayo naging mas successful kasi ngayon kahit saan ako magpunta dali ako yung pangalan na top tier, 'di ba? So kayo ba yung masasabi niyo doon na ganun? And ano yung mga situation na nakita niyo na parang oh shit, parang totoo nga na
there's a lot of situations that's happened kasi like obviously like with Josh, right? Kasi Josh had meron siyang mga friends na outside of us, right? And those friends that he has are just a bunch of haters, and they're just a bunch of mga duwag na pangit, whatever, right? And the fact that they know na si Josh na mabait, they try to basically sun him na kasi just because si Josh na mas bata sa kanila, like they basically they targeted him. They targeted him in a sense na because he knows, like they know that Josh is not gonna do anything because Josh has respect. Kasi bahay nila yon, or mas matanda sila kay Josh whatsoever, right? And that's the perfect example of what you're saying, right? We carry ourselves and we carry the brand as a unit, right? So when I found out na ginawa nila yon, and I said, why did you do that, right? Tapos the minute that I said it, they just ran away, bro. Kasi they know that what they did is wrong. Kasi just because na mabait si Josh doesn't mean that you could just bully him. But why don't you do that pag nandito kaming lahat?
Yeah.
Pag may sasabihin ka sa isa sa amin, sabihin mo sa aming lahat in front of you. You know what I mean? Because for whatever reason, a lot of people, dito sa, like we're speaking about the community dito sa Oakville, they love to say good things in front of you. Pero sa pag wala ka, pag nakatalikod ka na, sinasabi nila na, that bro, this guy is an asshole, or this and this and this and this. But in front of me, you're saying that, bro, good job, bro.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
There's a lot of that, man.
There's a lot of that.
Yeah.
Especially sa community natin. So if anytime you have a problem, say it to my face and let's see how you do it.
Yeah.
You know?
Pero syempre, yung mga taong nag-hate sa atin, wala akong pake sa kanila. Ang may pake ako dun sa mga taong nagbibigay ng love sa online.
Yeah, exactly.
So example mo, shout out muna natin yung mga tao. Shout out muna natin.
What a transition!
That's an amazing transition.
Shout out muna natin yung mga taong special.
Listahan.
This guy's an amazing transition
so-
guy, bro.
Thank you, Mark Joshua Pabon.
Yes, sir.
Sa
Yes,
YouTube.
sir.
Thank
Mark
you.
Joshua.
Napapansin namin na nag-comment ka and consistent yung panonood mo. And naghihintay siya. Naghihintay talaga siya.
Yeah, thank you so much, man.
Yeah. Thank you, Mark. And thank you, IVP.
Yeah.
Sa
Mama ko yun. Shout out, mama. Mama ko yun.
Shout out na rin. Since
Mama
shout out
yun.
mo yung mama
Shout
mo.
out, mama.
Shout out rin sa mama ko.
Yeah, shout out to the mama.
Ito last pala. Kenneth Gutierrez. And shoutout sa
Yo,
mga pinsan nyo na nagsasabing
Yeah.
sobrang pogi.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much, pizza namin, man. They're the best.
Shoutout sa lahat sa inyo.
And shout out to the whole Philippines.
So kung gusto nyo rin ma-shoutout, i-DM nyo kami kasi pinapansin namin yun.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
i-comment kayo.
Sa TikTok man, sa YouTube, or
Yeah,
sa
and so
Instagram.
on the Filipino TikToks, man, shout out to all the Filipino TikToks that always calls me Bonjing
Yeah.
because that's what my mom calls
Yeah.
me.
pero huwag nyo lang tawagin Alan K. Pangasar sa akin dati.